want to give a day one recap. It was a good day. We actually, when I got here yesterday, we were looking around and there was obviously people using the most absurd spaces to advertise and promote different things for their business. There's huge, just massive booths and displays and things that they just look really, really impressive and awesome. And I'm actually very pleased with our booth. I think we have a good looking booth. I'll try and include a little photo in here so you can look at that. But Pat has done an excellent job of designing that. But one of the things that we were talking about is we have to be crafty as a startup. We need to be creative and think outside the box. And the funny story for today, we actually came up with the idea from seeing how there were other, one of the organizations that put the event on had actually plastered some really nice plaques in the bathroom on the mirrors. And we thought that it would be really ingenious to print out little interesting sayings about Boolean and post those above all the urinals and the stalls in the bathroom. So this morning, Pat and I got up early. We went to FedEx, printed out like 300 of these little card things. Again, I'll try and include a little picture. Again, I think they're funny. We came up with some intriguing and memorable sayings, and then we put them literally on every single bathroom stall in the entire convention center, above every urinal, on every towel dispenser. So our goal was basically any male, because we couldn't get into the female bathrooms, obviously, but any male that was at the conference will or should have seen the Boolean name at least a couple of times if they went to the bathroom while they were here. It was an example of just a startup trying to be creative and innovative in how, when you don't have a lot of resources and time and money, or when you have a lot of time but not a lot of money, how can you promote your name and brand to get out there? And so that's what we did. The interesting thing is that we actually got in a little bit of trouble because apparently all of the space in the conference center, like literally any wall that you see or like have the idea of potentially using, is actually not allowed to be used because it is like controlled or owned by the convention center itself. So we actually, shortly after being super stoked and excited that we had come up with this brilliant plan and idea, we ended up being told about 4 hours later that we had to go and take all of those little signs down. So unfortunately, there is no more Boolean signs up, but we were pretty excited with the little effort that we made to being hungry little innovators and thinking outside the box to promote our brand. But turns out we weren't the first person to think about it, and they have policies in place that allow you or don't allow you to do that. So it was a fun time while it lasted. We did get a couple people to come talk to us. Would have been interesting to know what would have happened if we left it up the entire conference, but again, it is what it is, and I wouldn't be surprised if in next year's contract they explicitly state you're not allowed to put up signs in the bathroom because we did that this year. So, and if you notice, I'm still walking around downtown San Francisco working on my fear and awkwardness of talking in public to people. So it is what it is. I'll talk to you guys later.